Were the Yankees ever really in on Corbin Burnes?
They were. They did try to get Corbin Burnes, and they were disappointed that they didn't. But I don't have the players. I don't have the trade package that was discussed. I wish I could sit here and tell you that, but I do know that the Yankees felt it was like, whoa, that's too much. And then the next thing they kind of knew, he was an Oriole, so it didn't get too far down the tracks, unfortunately for the Yankees.
And how do they feel about their pitching right now? I mean, they talked a big game. They fell short on Yamamoto. They didn't offer Snell what he wanted. They missed out on Corbin Burnes. It ended up with Marcus Stroman. Well, I know how I feel about it. How do they feel about it?
I think with Yamamoto, there's this tremendous sense of relief that you're not committing 10 years to a guy that hasn't thrown a pitch in the big leagues. I think the teams that missed out on him are like, phew, that got crazy for a little bit. But that aside, the Yankees wish that they'd had a bit of a better offseason with their pitching. I mean, obviously, any offseason in which you acquire Juan Soto is a really, really strong. Let's not forget. It's so long ago that it's almost easy to forget. But that was a big deal. The Stroman, they got a really good bargain on Stroman because of all the questions that follow him about the way that he comports himself at times. They paid less for a quality number 2 or 3 than they might have otherwise. But having said all that, the Yankees would like to have added another top level, whether it's a Burnes or a Snell or someone like that, to the rotation, and probably another top tier arm to their bullpen, and they found the prices to be crazy. I mean, Frankie Montas, who was one of the worst trades they've ever made, who didn't pitch for them for like a year and a half, got $16 million. He's not throwing 200 innings this year. He hasn't pitched in a couple of years, practically. So when the prices are there, the Yankees just didn't find anything palatable to them, and I'd say they're probably a little disappointed.
Well, I mean, that's not all in. All the prices. Well, you either want to go all in or you don't. You got to pay what the going rate is, and obviously the Yankees didn't have the stomach for what the going rate is.